What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Dilveer Virk, and today we are going to be doing a deep dive on the Marquis Modern Townhomes brought to you by none other than Equiton Developments, located in Guelph. Now, when you're looking at any pre-construction project, there are three major factors to evaluate. First and foremost, the developer that you're choosing to align yourself with. Secondly, the location. And then finally, the net value proposition that you are going to gain from a given site or project. Now, when we look at Marquis Modern Townhomes, of course, this is going to be a boutique urban style townhome project. You're looking at 96 units spread across 4 townhome blocks. Now, when we get into Equiton Developments, a little bit about their history is that they are dedicated to creating superior communities. They really believe in providing livable spaces to their consumers and their investors. You're looking at a company that focuses on making sure that you're not just getting a shoebox, you're not just getting a room for the sake of calling it a room, but it can fit a queen size bed. It can make sure that you're going to be able to enjoy your use of that space, and as a rental asset as well, you'll be able to command a premium for a premium product like this. Now, when we look at Equiton, some of their development stats at a very high level, they've got a project value of about 1.45 billion. You're looking at about 1.35 million square feet of space and about 2,000 units. And of course, development is just one of their many verticals. They also have a private equity side. They work as a REIT. So there are several things that they're involved in, and development is just the latest. Now, when we look at Guelph as a location, well, Guelph has a very strong and resilient economy when compared to the rest of the GTA, of course, driven by sectors such as manufacturing, education, agriculture, as well as tech. The stable housing market in Guelph really shone through when we were looking at the rental rates over the last 3 years. You were able to see a consistent growth, 7% year over year, even though in the GTA in Q4 and Q3 of 2024, we saw the rental rate soften a bit. Now, of course, you're very centrally located. You're going to be about an equidistant from when you're looking at Hamilton, when you're looking at Toronto, and of course, Kitchener, Waterloo, and Cambridge. And the population growth is steadily rising as well. Guelph is looking to add over 100,000 new residents before 2050. Now, if you're looking at the student rental market, there's a few key hallmarks to pay attention to. Firstly, there's over 30,000 students that attend the University of Guelph on a per year basis. And the university only has about 5,000 beds on campus. So there's a big discrepancy there. The second thing is, well, in Guelph, when it comes to pre-construction, there's simply not enough projects on the go and not enough new units being delivered. So when you look at student housing, especially for quality product, oftentimes there are wait lists for off-campus housing because, of course, on-campus fills up almost immediately out of that 30,000 student pool. And then within sort of a 10-minute drive or a 9-minute drive, having Marquis Modern Towns giving you 2-bedroom, 2-bath layouts, this is a very functional solution for this problem. And with thousands and thousands of new students arriving yearly, there's always going to be constant demand for quality off-campus housing. When we look at the Guelph Innovation Tech Hub, this is something that really gets me excited because it's very akin to the Velocity Accelerator when we look at Kitchener-Waterloo. This is going to be that state-of-the-art innovation center located just east of the University of Guelph campus, Stone and Victoria Road in the northeast section. Now, with the Guelph Innovation Tech Hub, of course, you have the Boundless Accelerator, which is going to feature over 50 startups for growing companies and creating jobs and driving economic development. This increased demand, of course, is going to bring more people to the region, and there's going to be more people that want to call it home. And by in turn, we simply don't have the same output for new housing. So there's obviously going to be a big gap between the demand in the city as well as the supply available. Now, when you're looking at strong investment returns, well, in Guelph, the average 2-bedroom condo right now rents for about $2,600 per month. Compared to the Greater Golden Horseshoe, this is actually a very competitive number, and it makes a lot more sense when you look at the price to value ratio. Well, in Guelph right now with the Marquis Modern Towns, you're actually able to get in sub $600 per square foot with our new incentives. In an area that's seen a consistent 7% year over year rental rate increase. And I think this speaks volume because you're buying in at about half, if not a third, compared to certain pre-construction projects in the GTA or the core Toronto. Yet you're still getting about 85 to 95% of the same rent. With our rental top-up program as well, $1,200 a month for 12 months, you're going to be seeing about $3,800 on average as a monthly rental return for that first year, ensuring that you're cash flow positive. Now, when you're looking at making your payments work for you, of course, the mortgage on something like this are entry-level units, a 2-bed plus den, $589,000 for a terrace level suite, 980 square feet. The mortgage on something like that at a 4% rate, you're going to be in and around $2,594 a month. Now, add on that monthly top up as well as the current rental rates, you are likely going to be cash flow positive at that value. Now, Guelph as a whole, the other big thing to note is there's a big focus on nature, and it's great for families that want, and individuals that just want a little bit easier access to that nature. Of course, Guelph Lakes being a short 10 to 15 minute drive away from the site, Speed River just a stone's throw away, and right across the road, you actually have Riverview Park. When we look at a larger map view of Guelph, of course, you're going to have Walmart just 2 minutes away. You have the University of Guelph about 9 minutes away. Downtown Guelph is just 5 minutes. Highway 6 connecting you to the 401 is going to be 5 minutes away. And of course, the Guelph GO train station, which is just in downtown Guelph, about 6 minutes from the site. Now, the community, if you're looking at it top down, here we have our site plan. It's comprised of 4 blocks, A, B, C, and D, and there is some availability in each of those blocks across the different unit types. We are sold out in certain blocks of certain unit types as well, as we have hit about 65 to 70% in sales. Now, each block is going to be comprised of 24 townhomes, and this is a combination of terrace level, which are single level bungalow style units, 2+ den floor plans. We've got our ground levels, which are 8 steps up. At the ground level, everything is above grade. You are looking at 2-bed, 2-bath, 900 square foot floor plans. And finally, our 2-story floor plans to the front or rear of the community. You're looking at these as something a bit more traditional, an option to separate your kitchen, living, dining, as well as your bedroom space. And these are going to be, a staircase up to your main level for kitchen, living, dining, and another staircase up, and you're going to be having your bedrooms and your washrooms on that level. Not to mention, when we look at the shared amenities in this community, there's going to be bike storage lockers, there's going to be outdoor patio spaces, communal barbecues, communal picnic areas, children's play areas. The mailboxes are all centrally located, rough-ins for electric vehicle chargers, as well as ample visitor parking space. So this gives you a little bit more than just your traditional townhome. And the nice thing is considering that these are urban towns, you're not going to have to worry about landscaping, about snow removal, things like that, because that gets taken care of as a part of the maintenance package. When we look at, again, the terrace level floor plan, something like a Monarch, which is our model home located at Unit 110 currently, it's a great way to get into the market, have a little den space, have some study space, yet still be able to take advantage of 2 very large bedrooms. When we look at something like our silver model, which is a ground level, that is also our sales unit. That's actually Unit 110, sorry, the Monarch was Unit 101, and we're looking at 900 square feet, 2-bed, 2-bath, a very efficient floor plan with a private balcony off of the primary bedroom. And of course, our 2-story floor plans complete with 2 full balconies, one on the main level, which is of course going to have your kitchen, living, dining. It's a nice balcony space just to entertain, and then something a bit more private in either the primary or the secondary bedroom to get some fresh air. And finally, when we look at the purchaser package available, we have a 5% deposit, $10,000 on signing, balance to 5% in 30 days, over $60,000 in upgrades and savings included with the purchase of each of these homes. And on top of that, for the new year, we have our 12-12 promotion. $1,200 a month for 12 months. This is going to be over $14,000 in value, either as a rental top-up or a mortgage buster. And on top of that, you're also going to be receiving a $20,000 credit on closing. This is going to be able to drive the starting prices from $589,000 all the way down to about $569,000. When was the last time you were able to get a townhome for a mid $500,000 price tag that is brand new with tremendous finish quality, a Tarion registered builder, appliances included, as well as the HVAC being fully owned? This is that fairy tale opportunity. So make sure, if you are looking to learn more, if you are looking to visit one of the model homes, and perhaps you want to just see that whether or not this is a good fit for you and your portfolio, make sure you get in touch with myself. Make sure you get in touch with my team. That is Dilveer at Property.ca. You can call me directly at 647-230-6610. And I look forward to hearing from you.